Hey, Saggies. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well. I am just getting started, so please, please, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. Um, any of your help is greatly appreciated and super helpful. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. The Kiss and the Desert, the Temple, the Sustainer, the Offering, and Alithia. Saggies, I kind of feel like this is a little bit of an extension of a read that I did recently for y'all, the Fibonacci one. Um, but it's just kind of this idea of whatever it is that you think that you worship, put that in your back pocket because it's not. And if things don't seem to really be making sense to you, it's because your focus is in like all of the wrong areas, right? It's like you're just concerned with whether or not this number is a six or a nine, instead of being concerned with whether or not there's an equation attached to it and having a better understanding of the entirety of the circumstances, right? And when you're just arguing about the number and there's nothing, like there's no substance behind it, it becomes something that really traps you in this, like, I don't even know what to believe. And when you don't even know what to believe, then you don't really know where to focus your attention. And when you don't know where to focus your attention, you focus it on whatever is most prevalent, most obvious, whether that's work or, going out with your friends or what, obsessing over an ex. I have no idea, you know what I mean? But like it just kind of feels like your focus has been on something that is just kind of like leaving you in this state of feeling like what is even real. And then I want to say being offered the equation, right, of like, well, I can tell you why that doesn't feel real. You know what I mean? And then having to really, I want to say, like, sit with that, understand that, and then being offered the opportunity that to be a part of something that is real, something that you can sustain. And that's beautiful. I love that. Okay, Savvies, let's see what else we can get for you. For some of my Saggies, I feel like this number, this, like number that it could be one or one number or another. It's just this idea that like, well, I have to stay in this relationship because we've been together for so long, or like I have to be with this person because they said that they wanted to do this with me, but in reality, like they didn't, and they fought me on it. You know what I mean? And it's just kind of this like like you thought it was this and you discovered that you were right, like right, like it's like this idea of like, well, I understand now, that this is what I want out of a relationship and this is why I want it out of a relationship and this is what like my needs are and that like and how I need them to be met. But I feel like it's like not until you have that point of recognition that you're able to really go towards what it is that you want, whether that's going to somebody with this offering or being receptive of it. I'm not sure we're going to do more clarifiers. Yeah, but I mean, there's just kind of this, it's like this, you have the devil, the seven of pentacles, and the three of pentacles. And it's kind of this idea of like, well, now that I'm aware of all of the ways that manipulation plays itself out, because I know the equation behind that manipulation, now I'm able to really focus on taking care of the things that are healthy, the things that I'm able to be, intimate with and and can sustain love. Okay, Saggy. Let's see what else we can get for y'all. Hope everyone is doing well. Staying warm. It's like negative degrees outside right now. So, okay, Saggy. The King of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Moon. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's just this real idea of like you were like, I had to really like I mean, again, that uncovering the equation, like I had to really follow my intuition on this one. Like I had to fight some battles to uncover it. Like my opportunity to uncover these understandings, like I fought for those. Like there were guards protecting the like the a bit my ability to go through and uncover what was real. And I feel like it's just kind of like, but I made the decision to like fight the demons, the lies, like the behaviors that I was coming up against, and follow my intuition towards, I want to say, my truth, until it came to you and it comes to you, or it has come to you. I feel like it could be like you're just really, I want to say, even if like you were like it clicked for you a couple of weeks ago, I feel like just because it clicks doesn't mean that it's comfortable, right? And it's just kind of this idea of like you have to really sit with an idea and let it soak into your existence, because just like the initial thought of it, while that is important, and fantastic and a big step, the first step is acknowledgement, right? But like the next step is like ruminating in it and understanding it and being comfortable with it in a way that like when it comes to you, you are able to receive it. Because if you're not ready, you would reject it out of fear. And I feel like you are a place where you're like, okay, like I no longer want to reject things out of fear. So now I need to do this. But acknowledging your trigger doesn't remove the trigger, right? And so you have to be able to allow for the trigger to occur and then move past it toward what it is that you want to tend to. And I think this is all just like the sitting in the understanding, making sure that you're comfortable in the understanding, making sure that should your triggers appear, you're able to move past them, with ease, so that you're not, I want to say, perpetuating a cycle of trauma, whether that's your own trauma or another person's trauma. The Five of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, yeah, because I mean the idea here is that really and truly you're pulling away from the lack. You're understanding it for what it is. I mean, the Four of Pentacles is he's working on, coming into himself, and I feel like there's just like building this foundation, and I feel like that's what you're building, a foundation of an energy that does not involve manipulation, degradation, insult, all of the things you are facing regularly that were just holding you back and making you feel restrained. Okay, Saggies, well, I love this. This is good healing energy. Okay, what else can we get for Sag? Just mess on this one. Saggies, I feel like some of you guys could be starting a new job or moving. The Page of Swords is contract card. And I feel like there's an idea here of you just really getting a new opportunity. The King of Pentacles is really just kind of taking that financial opportunity, coming into your status and your station. And I feel like, we have almost every king here. We have the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles. Did we have the King of Cups? No, we didn't. I guess we only have two kings. The Emperor. But I really do feel, Saggies, that there's just this idea of like you come into yourself in a way that like you no longer feel confused by what's going on. It's almost like this, like, no, I know what's happened. I know the equation. I figured it out. I fought through the demons. I dealt with the bullshit. I did all the things that I needed to do. And now I know. And now I'm ready to take my good and go and start my next journey with a knowledge of how to tend to my garden. It's like you had a plant and you didn't know how to take care of it and it died. And so you went and you did the research and now you understand how to take care of a plant so you can get plants. Yay. Okay, Saggies. I feel like we've pretty much gotten the same message over and over again. So let's do one last card and we'll call it a read. Anima Mundi in the shadow. Yeah, I love that. I mean, it feels like there's just this idea of like integrating your shadow, like having an understanding of like what, how it works and why, and when it can be useful and when it needs to just chill. You know what I mean? And I think that this is just really giving you the opportunity to move forward with like a very established, evolved version of you. And I love that. I hope this resonates with y'all. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. If you're interested in booking a personal read, please click the link in the description box below. If this is where we part ways, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And I hope to see you again soon. Thanks. Bye.